Hey everybody. Saw Religulous yesterday, and it's one of my new favorite movies. I loved it. Been surfing the net about it, and I keep running across the same theme in most anti-religious blogs and websites. They say that it only focused on the negative aspects of religion. One such blog stated, and I quote, "The most obvious flaw in Mars documentary is that it's one-sided. He offers many examples of religion that are extreme, dishonest, heretical, and anti-freedom. It's an often funny visual tour of bombs exploding and charlatans peddling faith-based snake oil. In fact, most believers would agree with many of Mars' attacks. The problem is his conclusion that flim-flam artists and jihadists represent the totality of religion. I'd have to say that the main focus of Religulous wasn't the just extreme, dishonest, heretical, and anti-freedom people in a religion, but all people who practice a faith, no matter what faith or faith level. People give legitimacy to the acts of any and all others of that faith simply by practicing it themselves. If a person were a part of an organization that has in the past and is still party and causing as much pain, suffering, bigotry, racism, and death in the world as religion, there would be no way a decent, rational person would have anything to do with it at all. And yet, Christians, Muslims, and Jews can sit in their respective halls of worship and continue to lend legitimacy and support to their faiths, no matter what's done in its name. And they say things like, "Oh, that's not my faith," or "But I don't believe what they believe and I don't support them." Sorry. That's as naive as a mafia wife of 30 years saying, "I had no idea my husband was a mobster," and then looking incensed, not upset, when it's proven that he is. If you believe, and you go to that place of worship, and lend support to those institutions, you are party to the acts of everyone practicing that faith. The movie in my mind was a call to all people, to use their ability to think and realize that religion is evil. There is more good in the world without it than with it, and it must be demystified and removed from humanity's soul in order for mankind to survive its own nature. Faith is not a good thing. Faith in the improvable, such as God and religion itself, is the surrender of the only thing that separates human beings from animals. The only way religion can survive is to pull the wool over humanity's head and say in a big scary voice, "It's for your own good." Religion cannot and will never be able to endure in the light of a world governed by reason and logic.